Hello. So, going back to the last video I did, which was the air stones, going through all of the different options, but then I stuck with these, which are the golf balls. Brought up an idea because I said in the video that some noise could be from the actual air stones vibrating on the bottom. So what I'm going to do is have a look and see if that is something that adds to the actual noise. So got the decibel meter out, and what I'm going to do is I brought the pump to the front because I want to get a baseline of all of the noise to sort of see, because I think it was something like 65 or something with just the air stones at the front. I'm sure the baseline was like 35, but we'll see. Okay, so we'll plug it in. Right, got baseline. So we had 58 there. What I will do now is I'll move the pump to the back. We'll get a baseline from that, and we'll sort of see if the pump is a contributing factor to it. So before we start, I'll be quiet for a minute so we can get an actual baseline of nothing. So around 35. Let's plug it in and see what we got. Okay. Roughly about the same, even with the pump at the back. It was roughly the same as with the pump at the front. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and suspend the golf ball air stones and see if them not actually touching the bottom of the tank causes a reduction in noise. It might even increase the noise, or if it just stays the same. Okay, extremely crude way that I've now attached them so they're not touching the bottom. Basically duct tape them to a bit of wood. So we'll get a baseline. Around about 35. Let's plug them in. So we're looking around 54. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull those air stones off, drop them on the bottom. So 54. Remember that, 54. Okay, so there actually is a slight decrease, 4 decibels. Now, 4 decibels might not seem a lot, but that could be the difference between it being heard and it not. Because if you've got it in, I don't know, spare bedroom, having the door closed, that 4 decibels could be a difference. So what I'm going to do now, I'm actually going to modify one of my boxes so the air stones are actually hanging, and I'll show you what I've done.